Hello everyone, it's Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com. Today I'm going to prepare for you a copycat recipe of the Old Spaghetti Factory browned butter and Mizithra cheese. It's one of their most requested dishes, and guess what? You're going to be able to make this one too. So before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of the next recipe as soon as it comes out. Alright, so in this pot over medium heat, I am melting 8 ounces of butter. I'm using salted butter. You could use unsalted butter. Just happens to be what I have on hand and it works fine. Okay, medium heat. You're gonna let this butter melt, and we are making a browned butter. So if you've ever clarified butter or made ghee, which is kind of the same thing, you know exactly what to do. We are going to kind of just scrape off the foam or spoon it off and put it to the side and not use it. Those are typically butter fats. Now I find that when I use salted butter that the foam picks up a lot of the salt, so you don't have to worry about it being over salted. So pulling up these butter solids is what's going to keep this, again, from burning and allow it to just brown the butter. You've never tried brown butter before, it tastes wonderful. It's nutty and creamy, and it just tastes like butter, like it should taste. It's amazing. All right, so while this is going on, you should go ahead and boil up your pasta. I'm cooking 1 pound of pasta in salted water. Just follow the directions on the package. No problem there. It's really easy to do. So next comes a combination of cheeses. It's Mizithra cheese, which is a Greek cheese. It's a Greek cheese that is made from, it can be made from cow's milk, sheep's milk, goat's milk, or a combination thereof. So you're probably gonna have to go to the deli section of your grocery store to find this. It's not completely uncommon, but you're definitely gonna have to go to a deli to grab this cheese. It is a finely, this cheese will grate down into like little crumbles. All right, then the other type of cheese is Romano cheese. Old Spaghetti Factory actually sells this cheese blend sold in some grocery stores. I've seen it at Sprouts. I don't know what's local to you, so I can't tell you there, but this combination keeps this dish from it's being too sharp and too pungent with just the Mizithra cheese, and it balances out the Romano, so it's fantastic. So go ahead and make sure that you get this cheese blend started. You're using a half a cup of the Mizithra cheese and a half a cup of the Romano cheese. So you can see right now the butter is browned fairly well. I kind of like to leave it at this stage, and we're going to talk about making the dish. So you can make this ahead of time, but you can't combine the butter and the hot pasta together. So I'm just making 1 serving because I'm going to go ahead and use this for the rest of the week. So in here is, again, about a serving of pasta. I am going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of this cheese blend. The long shreds are the Romano, the short tiny pieces are the Mizithra cheese. And to this, I'm gonna add 2 or 3 spoonfuls of the browned butter, and then I'm just gonna mix them together. And you know what this tastes like? It tastes like a bowl of goodness. It's nutty, it's buttery, and the cheese adds just the right amount of sharpness to this. So it's fantastic. You don't need to salt it, you just enjoy this as it is. Don't combine everything up and then put it in your refrigerator to enjoy later. It doesn't hold well. But you know how it tastes? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So there you go. There is 1 recipe for the Old Spaghetti Factory brown butter and Mizithra cheese. I hope you give this recipe a try soon. Be sure to drop me a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see next. Thanks so much for watching.